to why someone has taken a different stance before casting them aside. Now, the last quote I would like to share today, again, comes from Epictetus. It reads, "We don't abandon our pursuits because we despair of ever perfecting them." Psychologists speak of cognitive distortions, exaggerated thinking patterns that have a destructive impact on the life of the patient. One of the most common is known as all or nothing thinking. Examples of this include thoughts like, if you're not with me, you're against me. So-and-so is all good or all bad. Or because this wasn't a complete success, it is a total failure. This sort of extreme thinking is associated with depression and frustration. How could it not be? Perfectionism rarely begets perfection, only disappointment. Now, I've heard a few times from board members that a specific policy or rule is written perfectly, or that the suggested changes needed were perfect. As an imperfect person myself, I have never created anything perfect. The question becomes, can an imperfect board create something perfect? I would say no. However, we as a board are constantly trying to improve. If we were to wait for perfection, we would never reach our goals. In fact, we wouldn't ever move at all. Now, these quotes from Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus are great reminders of the power of the mind in the attempt for improvement. And I challenge each of us to focus on what we can do, what we can achieve as we strive to be better as individuals and as a board. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Hymas. Next, we'll go to our education highlight. Our Board Communications Director, Kelsey James, is going to introduce.
Thank you, Chair. Kelsey James, Board Communications Coordinator. I just want to take this opportunity to highlight some of the great things happening in Utah and in our schools. This month we'll be talking about two schools in particular who were chosen as 2022 National Blue Ribbon Schools by the U.S. Department of Education. So just a little background on that program. So it was created by the U.S. Department of Education in 1982. There are two categories that schools can be awarded excellence in. One is exemplary high performing, where the schools had their state's highest high school graduation rates and the highest achieving students, the top 15%, in English and mathematics measured by state assessments. There's also the exemplary achievement gap closing schools, which have made the greatest advances, top 15% again, in closing subgroup achievement gaps in English and mathematics over the past 3 to 5 years, again measured by state assessments. Each school that is awarded this honor is invited to an awards ceremony held in Washington, D.C. It'll be happening in just less than a month here in the beginning of November. And the two schools that are honored this year from Utah are the 20th and 21st schools from the state to earn the honor. So the first, we'll talk about Adams Elementary, which is located in Logan School District. This is a picture taken from their National Blue Ribbon official page on the U.S. Department of Ed website of their staff. It is a Title I school in a very rural area, so they have had to overcome certain obstacles to have this achievement, but they work together with a diverse community and really focus on staff collaboration and the power of yet to encourage communities and their students to achieve excellence. Their mission is to support all students in becoming productive members of society by achieving a growth mindset through rigorous essential learning. And some of this power of yet means that, you know, students are going to struggle sometimes, but that's okay. The challenge is a part of learning, and even if you don't understand something now or yet, you will in the future. And I just want to read this one part from their application, which I thought was really summed things up nicely. It says, through helping students develop a growth mindset, strengthen a healthy sense of self, and master the rigorous, essential academic skills they need, the Adams School supports all students in becoming successful, productive members of our community. Because of this consistent focus and the cooperation between parents and the school, our Adams Owls soar. And the next school that was 2022 National Blue Ribbon School is Horizon Elementary. They are in the Washington School District. And their mission states that we desire for each of our students to leave our school with solid intrinsic motivation to construct meaningful lives with success academically, socially, emotionally, and mentally. We want every student to see their future with optimism, knowing they can control their successes and outcomes. They try to focus on attending to the whole student by, having this mindset that it takes a village. And part of that village is obviously parents, family members, as well as community members and educators and administrative staff at the school. And one of their main focuses is not only teaching students how to learn, but how to help others learn, which is a lifelong skill rather than just learning the standard. They're learning how to learn. And I'm going to let them speak for themselves a little bit. Principal at Horizon Elementary, along with her team, created this little video for you all to get a better understanding of what they do at the school.
Hi, I'm Mona Haslam. I am the principal at Horizon Elementary. And we here at Horizon in Washington County School District are so honored to be designated as an exemplary, high-performing National Blue Ribbon School for 2022 by the U.S. Secretary of Education. And we were in the top 15% in our state for our whole school academic performance in English language arts and math. And for each of our subgroups also in the school, we were at least the top 40% in English language arts and math, which was really exciting for us. Okay, here at Horizon, we have been a Mandarin Chinese dual immersion school for the last 10 years. And it has been so exciting to watch our students progress each year in all areas like listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And it is so fun to go into the classrooms and watch the groups, especially when they're working on something like a science project. They are all talking to each other and journaling, and it is just so fun to see how much progress they've made.
I'm Gina James, and I'm the counselor here at Horizon Elementary. So our main objective in our school is really developing just the whole child. So our purpose is laying that foundation for them to have lots of success in their life. And so how do we do that? Well, we purposely teach and try to develop deep down intrinsic motivation from them. We call ourselves a no reward school because we don't give anything extrinsic, but we give a lot of intrinsic motivation to our kids. We want them to know who they are and that good people do good things. And so we build a lot of mental resilience in them. Yeah, we spend lots of time on our academic proficiency. We want them to truly themselves have a desire to become a strong and happy contributing citizen in every aspect of their life.
Hi, my name is Tracy Poor, and I'm the reading interventionist at Horizon Elementary. At Horizon Elementary, we believe that all students can learn, and we provide programs to help them do that. One of our biggest intervention programs is called Win Time, which stands for What I Need. And to be able to provide students with what they need, we do lots of assessments. We do an overall assessment, and then we do diagnostic assessments to zero down to exactly what they need to improve their reading and find out what they are missing. And then we do intervention groups with children up to not more than 5 students, providing them with the skills that they need. And we change these groups every 2 weeks, depending on their assessments. We also work with students that are working above level in their reading and in their math, and providing them with computer programs and also junior grade books and different reading comprehension programs so that they can also be working and filling in with what they need.
In 2018, Horizon became a Utah Bronze STEM school, and we will reapply to be a Silver STEM school next year. And being a STEM school has really helped our students see how science and technology, math and engineering all apply in their everyday life. And it's really been fun to see it become a mindset and not just activities, but it is a lot of fun. I love to watch them when they work in groups trying to solve a problem or do a project, and they're not making a mistake, but they just keep trying better ways or different ways to do it. And I know this has really helped us improve in our proficiency.
If anyone would like more information on those two schools, you can visit their profile pages on the National Blue Ribbon website. And they also each had to submit a application for the program that is dozens and dozens of pages long. So there's a lot of information there if you're looking for it. And that concludes my education highlight.
Stay close. Board Member Cannon.
Just a quick question. So you said they could qualify by either being exemplary, high-performing, and I think Horizon mentioned in their presentation that that's what they were chosen for. What about Adams Elementary? Which category did they qualify in?
So both of the schools were in the exemplary high performing category.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.